guys, I am Chris Kaler.
And I'm Amber from Kyuujin, and we're back today with Vikings Valhalla. Episode 2, Season 2.
This one is called Towers of Faith. Sorry, I'm starting the episode. Last episode, so Harald and Freydis were away from Kattegat while Harald was healing, and they took too long to come back. When they were on their way back, Beard had left already, and since no one was there to take over Kattegat and look out for Kattegat in place of Canute, he had to find a way.
Yeah, he basically proclaimed his grandson Svein to be the new king of Norway.
But he's a child.
He's a child.
So we need to protect him from the other Jarls, and the only one out there he could manipulate into helping was Olaf. So instead of killing Olaf, he threatened him into protecting Svein. But that's just giving him too much power, according to me. Because now, like, he's using his new position to proclaim that Harald is a traitor, that he and Freydis are bringing back a pagan army, and that we need to kill them. So they went after them. They managed to escape. Leif is with them. He left with Harald. They are going to Russ. Apparently, Harald has an uncle over there that could help, so that's good. And Freydis is on her way to the new Uppsala.
She's also pregnant with Harald's baby.
And she did not tell him.
Because she doesn't want her child to be king of a Christian kingdom.
Yeah, I'm not okay with this.
Yeah.
And meanwhile, there are assassination attempts on Emma back in England, but we're actually not sure if it's Godwin who's sending those assassins or something.
I'm sure it's him.
Well, it would make sense, but I mean, who knows? So this is where we are. Let's jump in this episode and see what happens next. Don't forget to subscribe if you want to see more of these episodes, and check out our Patreon for the full-length reactions.
All right, let's go.
Tell me where the Vikings live.
No one knows where they live.
They walk into water and disappear.
So the Vikings just find you. Odin sends them like Valkyries to carry you to safety.
Yeah.
Why not?
If they are lucky to take their revenge on Christians like you.
You're gonna die, but yeah, you were strong. You do it. He needs to teach him.
To become king, you must
Since
bloody
we
your
just
sword.
reintroduced the Rust, it's making me think of that.
Send a message. We're in control. Your father would be proud.
I don't know if
sure about that.
Yeah, I don't know if you'd be happy with Olaf in control, just murdering pagans and just continuing his purge of the pagan world to expand his Christian one. So I know he's Christian. I don't know if he'd be okay with this.
No. He has a more practical approach regarding matters, so probably not.
I can't help but think that she did not do much to get this reputation, you know? It's like the legend grew too fast. I mean, word could spread and stories can be told.
I think it's more the fact that she's the last one from Uppsala.
The one who survived
went
it.
there.
Yeah.
But she weren't there when they got attacked.
No, that's the thing. We know what that is. Do they have flying balloons?
I remember when we first saw Russ with Vikings, I love the fact that it had the different set pieces.
Where we were
the
changing
show.
settings,
Yeah, it was so nice.
They said smoke enters your body and steals your soul.
Do not go there.
Why would they do it? To escape this earth. To talk to the dead.
Oh no, don't go there. We've been through this before.
With Vidsark, yeah.
With Ragnar as well.
Yeah.
There's a thumbnail, every time we open Vikings Valhalla on Netflix, there's a thumbnail of him shirtless fighting in the pit. I was like, okay, this is probably this.
Let me by. I'm here to see my uncle, Yaroslav. Wait!
You must fight to get to me. He might be as crazy as Olaf. Oh well, he wants the attention.
This fight needs is a Viking! Named Prince Harald Sigurdsson of Norway. Blood relative of the esteemed Yaroslav the Wise! Stop!
He did not recognize him.
Harald?
What has brought you to Novgorod?
I need help.
It's a long story, Uncle. One told better over food and drink.
They are torturing him for real. The theory is good, but I don't know if it's true.
We'll see.
We found gold in your lodgings. Someone paid you. I need a name, a description.
I never saw him.
Well, if you never saw him, then maybe.
I'm telling you guys.
Your eyes are of no use to me.
Better be suspicious.
Not from the north. He left gold for me and instructions in the alehouses. He was from the south.
I need a name.
I know nothing more.
Think harder.
Someone call him back!
Bear.
He claims he was paid by someone from the south. Bear.
Or Bar.
No, she heard
It's a
right.
familiar name. Perhaps even an invented one to protect a family member.
How will you find out?
She's onto it too.
He has another eye.
We'll get to the bottom of this. Whether it's him or someone else, we'll get to the bottom
I'm sure
of this.
it's him.
You trained them well.
Great compliment from a shield maiden of Kattegat. Perhaps you will share some of your training with us.
Is it me or he looks like the actor who played Arthur in Merlin?
I don't know. Maybe a little bit.
I'm gonna have to look it up. Yeah, I think it's him. I really hope that she's gonna be okay because they might be different with their fighting styles.
I like Freydis, but they are, since we're going fast into this, they're giving her a lot more talent than we saw. Like, she trained for one half of an episode. And you're making me believe that she can defeat all these people.
But I mean, way more time has passed in that half of episode that we saw.
To be fair, like, her brother was also introduced like this great warrior because of their father, so it's not too crazy to imagine she
Turn her
would...
bloodline. Oh, it's true, she's pregnant. Careful.
Yeah, you gotta think about that.
Lord Vitomir, this is my nephew, Harald Sigurdsson.
I know the
Prince of
actor.
Norway. Vitomir is from Kyuujin.
And what has brought you here? I find myself a refugee, waiting for the route to Constantinople to open once again. And what has closed it? The Peshenex. Brutal nomadic warriors, now camped along the Dnieper River.
If we help them, they can help us, right?
Our warehouse is now strained with goods that have nowhere to go, and my tables overflow with guests.
Uncle, I've come to ask for a favor.
I think he guessed
An
it.
army. I'm afraid we have come a long way for nothing, nephew.
He has his own problems.
With our southern trade route blocked, I need Canute's northern empire more than ever. I cannot risk upsetting him or his crazy father just so that you can fight for something you never had.
Point.
You have two choices. Return to Kattegat and swear fealty to Olaf.
Never.
Will he
Or
accept
do what
it?
Vikings have always done. Reinvent themselves.
We've done that before. But where, how? You go back to her, maybe?
Skuld weaves the fates of gods and men. Your fate has been woven into us.
I have felt this, but I do not understand how.
Would you be willing to become Goodyear of this temple?
I am a warrior.
I think you came to us for a greater purpose than as a warrior. I think you're here to help the believers of the old ways find a better life. You sought Messiah. The last Goodyear in Uppsala gave it to you before the shrine was destroyed. Do you not feel there was purpose to her act? Who but you has the right to begin again, to build a new Uppsala? No one tell you you had been chosen.
Pretty much everyone she's met in this show.
An ancient one appeared to me. He told me I had been chosen, but when the people called for my help,
You're fleeing away.
I did not help them. He spoke the truth. I ran from Kattegat.
He keeps trying to tell you to come back and face your
But you stayed.
future.
You would have no choice to make now. Perhaps here, not Kattegat, is the real test of your calling.
I feel like hiding here, where it's safe, would be the opposite of going to the people that need help. It's a safe haven, for sure. Like, people that need help come here, but she needs to go to the people that cannot go there and save them. And right now, it's the last people that follow her faith that are stuck in Kattegat and being purged by Olaf.
We call it the Kama.
It's a thing of beauty in any language.
Dragons are born.
Many believe it a bad omen.
People are always afraid of things they don't understand. I am one who studies the elements in the skies. I came to Novgorod to look for the burning rocks that fall to earth. My name is Mariam.
I'm Leif.
It is too cold for me.
Don't get too attached if she's dying. The coughing is not...
It's not good.
Good. But perhaps she can help him move on from Liv and say goodbye.
I have a new plan. Yaroslav will not back an army for me, so I will fund my own. We must make money.
He's determined.
Oh, fighting! You're gonna have your fight now.
Maybe some of you will bet against Kasan now.
I'm in the fight.
Both of them. 2 against 2.
We're great warriors. Let's do this.
You're the one who needs some money.
2 against 1.
I have a better idea. This man accepts my bet of 100 hryvnia. I'll fight against both of his fighters.
Yeah, yeah.
I accept.
Hang in there. He's a good warrior.
Yeah, but it's still
Two men against
really
one.
good fighter against one.
Look at him go, man. He's fast as fuck. God damn. He's motivated. Oh, did I see a tooth?
Yep.
It's like a dance.
I don't think that Harold is totally ill from his wound though.
Yeah, I mean, it's been a while. He is a block of muscles.
Yep.
See what you're missing?
Yes, it looks like fun.
Can you walk tomorrow?
What's the left at the big one? You started the family.
Leif Erikson, first
Coach.
boxing coach.
Yeah. Knee to the groin. Don't taunt him. Where it hurts. Oh, that's fucking smooth. And he's liking what he's seeing. That other guy whose name I forgot.
Get him.
Hey, we said 2 against 1?
That's not fair. You can't bring in someone fresh. They are brothers. Your men must defeat both to win.
Well, I guess, can you go and help? Yeah, we're brothers. Don't kill him. Ah!
Nobody said do not kill your opponent.
Kasan, go!
Yeah, nobody said it, but I think it's implied.
Soldier! It's open. We won. Let's collect our winnings.
He blacked out.
Hey, where did they go?
They made no money, and Leif doesn't know what happened.
He
Nice.
blacked out, killed the guy, and they left with their money, so...
I must transport something of great worth to the Emperor.
We are gonna be bodyguards.
I think you could be the man to help me get there.
Will you pay?
I will pay you, of course. 1,000 hryvnia. Half now, half when we arrive.
2,000.
All now.
You need me.
But we also need him.
Okay. Everyone is dead?
They've been slaughtered like cattle.
They silenced him.
I knew there were others. The gates of the city are to be closed. No one enters, no one leaves.
My lord.
Okay. For the sake of discussion and story, I'm gonna go with it's someone else.
Someone else, okay.
Where have you been? I bought half the furs in Novgorod. I killed the man, so you could buy furs.
Well, you did not ask for anything.
The furs are part of my plan to take back Norway. I do not care about your plan. Then why did you fight with me?
To save your life, Harald. Look, maybe you truly are someday king of Norway, but no one seems to believe that but you. At some point, you need to ask yourself whether this is truly your destiny, or just a dream.
I understand your doubts, but I don't share them. I will sit on the throne of Norway. I will find a way to get there.
I mean, your ancestor Harald
Had the same dream.
had the same dream, and someday he managed.
Yeah, not for long. And he lost a lot to get there. It's okay to have
He
dreams.
doesn't have much right now.
It's okay to have dreams. It's okay to be determined and passionate and go for that. Everyone else is doing it, so it's a bit selfish and hypocritical to be mad at him for that. Especially since like when Leif said he did not want to fight, Harald was like, okay, you know what? I'll fight them myself. He did not force him to do anything. I think Leif is mad, pissed at himself, and since Harald is the only one there who's happy and determined and he's going for something, he's just sending his anger onto him. And I'm not sure this is gonna last. It's always cool. Music, songs.
This is our new Uppsala!
I really hope that this place is gonna be a real safe haven.
I do have a bad feeling.
And no one with bad intention will do something bad with it.
I feel like it's too good to be true. Like she has too many doubts. There's the idea that this might not be the place that the seer meant when he said you need to go and save the people that need help. This is not good. So I don't know. I feel like we're too early in the season to be like, oh, this is it. You're gonna fall down a rabbit hole if you're not careful.
Are you really here?
It is me.
I must be not she lives. I miss you.
It looks like
I
rain.
need to talk to you.
Then you must come with me.
I'm just saying, the last time someone was having a trip and it was raining outside, Lagertha died. So, fuck that.
There's a snowstorm.
Dude.
Oh.
You don't fall, man. I swear. Can someone save him? Can someone save him?
Come to Valhalla.
And you would not go to Valhalla like this, by the way, so...
Come with me.
Someone needs to look after him, because this is so dangerous. He still has his doubts, so that's good. But if he's gonna walk on rooftops and get close to dying every time like this, and if he goes back to the drug again, nah, we don't need this. So
You must really think about it. Leif would have not have wanted him to just kill himself to join her. That's not her.
And beyond that, like,
it's not real.
It's the question also, he doesn't believe in his gods anymore. He doesn't really believe in Valhalla and stuff. And she's like, he still believes it's true. He's just not sure he wants to follow that. And he still has doubts, like he's carrying the cross and stuff. So he's not sure he wants to join her there. And in any case, if it's an accident, if it's suicide, you would not end up in both religions, you would not end up in a good place. So he's got to stop. He's got to not go back to this drug, because you got to move on. I think the woman he met who's into stars and astronomy and Miriam
or Mariam.
Anyway, she could maybe connect with him a little bit and help him, because I think Harald is going to leave without him if he has to. So
if you don't want to believe in the old gods or the Christian god, believe in science.
But right now, that's the thing. In this show, religion usually helps the people that are lost find themselves again. It helped Athelstan, when he needed the Vikings and he needed Odin in the Norse mythology, he went with that. And after that, when he felt that he wanted to go back to Christianity, that saved him, that helped him, so he went back to that. Ragnar also had issues with his gods, and so he listened to Athelstan, and that saved him. So I feel like he's in between right now. He's lost Liv, he's lost everyone, he's got no friends. He's got Harald, but he's not following his dream, so he's lost. And since he's not believing in anything, that's why it's so dangerous, because he wishes he would go to Liv, but he doesn't really know where he'll end up or anything. So I think he needs to stop, listen to people. Maybe it's not about religion either. Like he's mixed between Christianity and Norse mythology, but the woman he met, like I said, is into astronomy, which is more science, and maybe it's another path that he could follow, something he could be interested in. I don't know, but he needs to find a path for himself, something to believe in, something to give him hope that will keep him away from rooftops. But drugs are not the way. Every time someone goes to drugs when they are lost like this and they are using that as an escape or a way to go meet the people that are gone, they are going to become addicted. So he's not in the right mental state to do any of this shit. And like I said, I think Harald might leave without him. He's still saying like, oh, he's gonna bring the first to Constantinople, so that means he goes there and he's got a perfect idea.
He got hired as a bodyguard to go there to bring a big cargo that's worth a lot.
And on top of that, he's gonna bring his first, so like, he's got a plan and it's going. Yes, okay, what Leif said about no one believes in your dream except you. I'm like, yeah, okay, you have a point, but that has not stopped anyone before.
His ancestor Harald had a dream of being king of all Norway. It took a big time, but he managed to be it basically. And same thing with Ivar. He believed that his father chose him to bring to be his legacy, and no one believed in him because that was just Ivar, the crippled brother. But he managed to do something.
He ended up in the same place where we are now with the Russ, and he found himself again. He reinvented himself and then came back for his original dream.
Yeah, he came back and killed Bjorn.
Yes, so, but still, I'm just saying that as long as there's one person that believes in a dream, the dream is still alive, right? So it's just going to be harder, and he's determined, for sure, and he's excited about his ideas and about where to go next. So as right now it's good. I believe in him and I think he's gonna do some shit. It's gonna be difficult. Without friends to support him, it's gonna be even harder. But I don't think Leif is in the right state of mind to do anything when it comes to Harald's dream. So
I'm a bit scared for Leif though, because he blacked out when he killed the guy.
Yeah, he goes like, it comes down to people he cares about. I think he saw Harald fight and it's like he went back to live. Like he wanted to protect Liv, he wanted to save her from dying, and he saw a friend that he considers a brother in a dire situation. He could have died, and in that moment, it's like his emotions took over, and he did not want to lose someone else, so that's why he blacked out. He just acted like on instinct, ended up killing someone, which I'm like, dude, I expected people to be like, it's supposed to be fun. But no, they were just pissed at the fact that they lost money, and the guy who took his bet left with it, so I don't know if they're gonna come back, but if he killed a brother of the guy, maybe they'll come back and what, revenge or something? I don't know. It's gonna be tricky if they come back. But Harald is a fucking beast. He's a block of muscles. I mean, it's cool to see though. Fighting choreographies are good in these shows usually. So especially like when it's raw like this, like it's no weapons, no nothing. It's just straight up choreography and hand-to-hand combat. I thought it was realistic and very intense. So it's cool to see. Like he was full of energy. That's why I'm saying he believes in his dream, and that might be enough because it got him there, right?
Well, I mean, the most important person for your dream is yourself. So if you don't believe in your capacity and what you want to achieve, there's no hope for you.
Yeah.
So at least he got that.
He believes, but it's gonna be tough. They introduced a group of savages that might cause problem later. He's gonna be a bodyguard, so for sure we're gonna meet. It's not gonna be an easy trip. We're gonna meet people on the way, right?
Do you think that the big cargo is gonna be a person, maybe?
I don't know about that. I mean, no matter, it doesn't really matter what it is, like whether it's actual cargo or it's someone, it doesn't matter. He needs to protect it, and there's gonna be people on the way to stop them for sure. And since we talked about savages, maybe it's gonna be straight up them. Right. They said the road to Constantinople was blocked because of these guys, so it's gonna be them for sure. I take back what I said. It's gonna be them for sure. So hang in there. But yeah, and when it comes to Freydis,
you do have the guts that place is gonna be something bad, right?
I feel like it's not all straight and beautiful and butterflies. Like the fact that they're keeping the weapons, I'm like, they're not sure about the people that they're bringing in.
Do you recall when in Vikings when people left for Iceland or Greenland? You know?
Is there a safe haven that turned out to be...
Yeah, they ended up murdering each other.
Yeah, but that's because they lived in a place where there were no resources and they just started anew with nothing and it got too difficult. So yeah, people went crazy. This is not technically the same and she's giving him hope. It's good. Like what she did this episode is great. She's basically proclaiming this place to be a safe haven, a place where they get to live together, have their faith, follow their faith, and just... be away from the Christians trying to destroy them. It's just that last time Uppsala was also destroyed. So you're not safe from anything. Olaf is currently looking for you. He thinks Harald is there, so he's coming. And you're keeping all the weapons, so that means no one can fucking defend themselves. I got weird vibes. And it's not just that. It's the fact that they were so insistent on Freydis becoming this I don't remember the name, but this priestess of the place, when she was saying she's a warrior and this is what she needs to do, they insisted and they were like, oh, maybe it's a sign, like the fact that she gave you that sword, maybe it's a sign that you should not have to, you know, that she should become the next priestess of Uppsala. I'm like, you're kind of forcing her into doing something when she's not even sure where she wants to go. And I don't know, we're too early in the season for this to be final.
Permanent.
So that's why I'm worried. I'm worried that trouble is going to come and she'll have to pick up the sword again. And I'm wondering if, because like, yeah, okay, you're protecting the ones that come here. Not really. You're just giving them a safe haven, which is good. But you're not protecting the ones that are calling for help back in the mainland. And I think this is the vision. This is what the seer was talking about.
This is your true calling.
Again, I feel like she's running away. She'd rather stay in a place where it's easy, where people are already safe, where they have faith in her, they look up to her, and they're happy that she's there. There's no struggle, which is good, but that means she's running away from the struggle.
It brings us back to the fact that, like you said, she has not really done anything to deserve that title, basically.
That is story/show. That's the show's problem, I think. It's because we're going fast into this and we don't have time.
But we're going fast, yes. But when she went to Uppsala the first time, she had a vision of the ancient one, and the priestess at that place gave her the sword because she had a destiny to accomplish. But she left.
No, but that's because you're expecting a destiny, a fighter, a warrior. They see her as a keeper of the faith. It's just it's an image. It's not a warrior. When they welcomed her and they were like, oh, you're a great warrior. Show us what you can do. I laughed because I was like, okay, like we saw her fight half an episode. So we know she trained. It's just we barely saw it. So that's why I thought it was funny that these guys were like, oh, show us what you learned so we can learn from you. I'm like, But they don't see her as a warrior. They literally told her to become a priestess. So they see her as an image, a representation that the faith is still strong and it's, you know, they get to follow her into believing in their gods. Like, it's all about religion with this. But when you do that, that means you're not helping the ones that need help physically. So that's why I'm wondering, like, if the seer was talking about something else. He did send her here. He gave her the symbol of the place.
Unless what he's trying to tell her is the fact that you need to bring the people that need help, the people that are calling for help, to that place.
Or if you go there, you get to realize where your destiny is and what you need to do. I don't know. But I feel like it's not going to be the end. And I don't think this is where she has to end up. So I don't feel like it's permanent. But it's just a feeling I'm getting because, like, I don't know, I had a bit of a couple of red flags from the place, and we're so early in the season. I'm like, I don't know. We'll see. If it ends up to be where, you know, what she becomes and this is it, then that's good because it is a good thing that she's doing. It's just that I'm feeling that since Olaf is going ahead with this plan to destroy all pagans and stuff, I feel like there are many people over there that need help and she's not helping them.
No.
She's basically just a symbol.
A face figure.
Yeah. And it's the others who are doing something, but where I feel like she believes she should be there to help them. And she's not. She's running away and she's staying where it's safe, where it's already safe. But we'll see.
Speaking about safety, back in England with Emma and Godwin.
They are painting this bear guy to be intense, like he has a group of people working with him. He's paying people to kill Emma. You're saying that Godwin is behind it. Maybe.
I still believe that he's behind something.
But like there's so much happening that he seems to not be aware of, or that seems to be shocking, or that leads to more than just like, oh, we found someone trying to kill you. So I'm like, if he's behind it, god damn.
I mean, he needs to, if he is behind that bear character, he needs to make it make it believable somehow. So I'm still gonna die on
that hill.
On that hill, thank you very much. That he's behind it. That is not a completely different character.
I'm still not trusting him, and I'm gonna believe that he cannot be trusted in any way. So, if anything, he's dangerous. But this bear guy, maybe that's not him. I feel like it's something else. At the very least, it's dangerous, and it seems to be huge because they just murdered a bunch of guards and silenced the guy that knew about. Well, he didn't know anything, but they still silenced him. So I'm like, They're introducing something that Emma's gonna have to fight back against. So hang in there, girl. I know you can do it, and I'm gonna be right there with her because I like her. I don't want her to die. And Canute needs to come back.
Oh.
God damn, where are you? Did the actor have something else to do? And I do not like the where they're going with Egil, goddamn, and Olaf, because them together, they are manipulators. There are snakes. They have too much power, and he's good at trying to convince her that, oh, you have more power than you think. Like, this is not too bad. We can use this. And if she's on her side, on his side, that's two people that can manipulate Svein and have him do whatever they want and just use their power to do whatever. And that's bad. That's really bad. So I don't like where this is going. The romance thing, they can do whatever the hell they want. It's the power thing that I don't like.
Yeah.
But yeah, so we're going to see where this is going. I want to go to Constantinople. I think this is going to be cool. I want to follow Harold. I like that his enthusiasm. Don't know about Freydis. I don't know where her story is going to go from there. But, and Leif, I'm really, really worried about him. So we need to help. But yeah, that's it for this episode.
Okay.
Thank you guys so much for watching it with us. If you want to see the next 2 episodes right away, they are on Patreon already. You can check them out. The link is in the description below.
And if you don't want to, the next one will be on YouTube next week, guys.
Yes.
So see you then.
Bye.